What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. My name is Eric, and thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time seeing my face, please go and smash the subscribe button and like the video while you're at it. But today, we're here in Bloomington, Indiana. I picked this guy up from the Indianapolis International Airport up in Indianapolis. This is the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie trim. There's 10 trims to go over, so we're gonna get to that in a second. But I saw this thing. I've actually seen Dodge Rams at, the airports before, but they look really tame and really regular and blah, blah, blah. Nothing I would really want to drive or review. But then I saw this one. We got the 20-inch wheels, we have the chrome mirror caps, and the Laramie trim, which is kind of like a middle of the road trim in between like ruggedness work truck stuff and like super luxurious stuff. So yes, we're gonna go over this real quick. I do have a couple friends who have Dodge Rams, and they have that big screen in the center console. I was looking for that, so I had to make sure that was in this car before I even reviewed it or even opened the door. So I said, okay, let's give it a shot. But yes, let's get started. So if you live in America or even Canada, you're very common with seeing these giant pickup trucks on the road. I'm not very familiar with driving something this big, and frankly, I don't think a lot of people need something this big on a regular basis. I'm not hauling wood or whatever in the back. I'm not towing a trailer. There's actually a truck right behind the camera that's got a trailer on the back of it. It's just not something that's for me, but I do like the way they feel, they drive, and the way you kind of sit up on the road. But yes, this is the 1500. They make a 2500 and a 3500 and probably even more ridiculous commercial truck versions of the Ram. But this is kind of, it's like the answer for Ford's F-150, and then Chevrolet's Silverado, and then GMC's Sierra. So it's kind of like the same thing, but just the different branding. But the Ram is my favorite of all of the, I guess you want to say 150, 1500 series pickups across the entire brand or whatever American truck line. But they're gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, it's about as gorgeous as a pickup truck can get. Nice rounded lines, muscular, sort of feel here. But if you follow my channel pretty closely, you know I'm kind of like a Stellantis horse. Stellantis is the Fiat Chrysler America group. So that's Dodge, that's Chrysler, it was Jeep and Eagle. Oh, it's still Jeep there, but it was Eagle. Remember Eagle? Anyway, but yes, I just like their products the most. I like the infotainment system, the sound system, the engine packages. Well, not the engine in this one, which we'll get to in a second. But let's discuss the trims real quick. All right, so there's 10 trims to discuss here. This might take a minute, so if you want to skip over the trims, you can look at the chapters down below and skip to the next section. So let's start off with the tradesman trim. There are 10 trims starting at the tradesman at about $40,275, going all the way up to the tungsten trim, which tops out about $87,320. But I'm sure you can add more stuff to make it an easy $90,000 or $95,000 truck. So the tradesman is basically a work truck. So you can get it's the kind of configuration. So you see this rear door here. This is called the crew cab. So it's like the same size door. Actually, it looks bigger, and the rear looks bigger than the front door. But you can kind of see it's a full door. Now, some of the what's called quad cab, it's a shorter door. So the back seat is actually smaller. Real work truck stuff, just hopping in and out, not taking road trips with your family, to Disney World in this thing. But there's also different bed sizes. So this is the 5'7" box. I'm not sure what that means. I should be able to lay in it. I'm 5'9", wouldn't be able to fit. There's also a 6'4" box, so it's a much longer bed. So with the tradesman, you can configure the bed here and that crew cab. Let's move on. The tradesman is also available in 4x4 and 4x2 sort of powertrains that we want to call. All four wheels can off, whatever. You know what I mean. All right, the tradesman HFE. Again, doesn't seem very different, but it's only available in a 4x2 and the 6'4" bed, but does come with 20-inch wheels. All right, the next trim is the Bighorn edition. So I used to think Bighorn was like up here, but it really is only number 3. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, so the Bighorn, you can configure the box and you can configure the cab just like you do with the tradesman, but now you get LED fog lights in the front, and you get a chrome grille. So now we're getting into the chrome grills and stuff. The other ones are kind of like black or plastic or whatever, kind of made to be beat up and used, but that's fine. All right, so all 3 of those trims, tradesman HFE, and the Bighorn, come with a 3.6 liter V6 Pentastar engine, makes 305 horsepower and 269 foot-pound of torque. I'm pretty sure that's the same engine I had in my 2012 Challengers. Hey, if the engine's working, why change it? So, but you're gonna need more power than that. But next up is the Warlock trim. On the configurator online, it blacks the entire truck out. Well, actually, it looks pretty cool, but you can change the colors, which we'll go over in a second. But Warlock, you raise the entire ride height by 1 inch, and you black out the front grille, and along with like some stuff along the bottom there. But you know, again, it gives more of a rugged feel. So if you get like the black plastic pieces, they can get beat up a little bit easier, can be replaced a bit easier and cheaper. So that's okay. I'm sure there's a lot more options because you can option the heck out of these things. This not enough video for me to talk about all the options. All right, we're here at the Laramie trim. So let's discuss the Laramie here. So you still get to choose the size of the bed. This is the 5'7" bed. It's obvious if it's a long bed or not bed. You can also choose the cab. I'm glad they went with the crew cab here because if you got people in the back seat, you want to be comfortable back there. You know, it's just as comfortable back here as is in the front seat. And you also get the choice of 2 of those giant screens. This one has the 12-inch vertical screen, but you can get a 14-inch screen, which is a little taller, but kind of like takes over a little bit of the center console. I'll try to put some images up here or maybe later on in the video, I don't know, but this one has the 12-inch, which I think is plenty of screen for this truck. You also get the 20-inch wheels. You also get the chrome mirror caps, and now you have access to a lot more options like climate seats, leather trim seats, the bigger engine. Oh, we'll discuss that in a second. Next up is the Rebel trim. I know you've seen these guys around. I think it's one of the ugliest front ends of a truck, but it is what it is. So Rebel's like the Rebel, like really rugged off-road sort of stuff. It's got 33-inch tires, so those are really, really big tires. You also have that same 1-inch lift that the Warlock had, but it's designed to be more rugged and off-roady, which is fine. I'm with it. And that's right, guys. There's no more V8s in the entire Ram line. The TRX, gone. The 5.7 liter Hemi that was used to be in these things, gone. So the Warlock trim, this Laramie trim, and the Rebel trim all have twin turbo i6 engines. So it's like inline 6, that's what i6 means. These make 420 horsepower and 469 foot-pounds of torque. That's pretty decent because I remember the 5.7 liter V8 probably made about 385, 395, which is the same engine that was in the Charger RT, Challenger RT, Durango RT. So they downsized the engine, made it more fuel efficient, and kind of got rid of some of the soul, some of the noise of the engine, but you can still buy those old pre-owned ones and get the RT sound if you want. All right, so the next trim is the RHO. This replaced the TRX. Remember, Dodge's response to the Ford Raptor was the T-Rex, the Hellcat engine in the pickup truck, 702 horsepower, supercharged V8, gone. So if you want to get one of those, the prices are still through the roof, but that engine has now been replaced by the same 3-liter twin turbo i6, but it's been bumped up. It's been bumped up to 540 horsepower, 521 foot-pounds of torque. Now that's kind of a bit of a letdown. That's 160 less horsepower than the supercharged V8 gave in the TRX, but it does bring the price down a little bit, and obviously you're gonna get better fuel economy, make less noise if you want to make less noise. But RHO doesn't even stand for. You would think it would stand for Ram High Output, but if you look at the center console of the Ram, the RHO, there's a Rhino there. So RHO, Rhino, I don't know, but that's what speculation is. Yeah. It also comes with 35-inch huge tires. So yeah, off-roading, street driving, whatever, you're gonna be the baddest thing on the road. And the last 3 trims I'm not really gonna go over. Those are the limited Longhorn and Tungsten. They're all like luxury level trims with like wood and metal trims and piano black this and leather this and sunroofs and 23 speaker clip sound systems. I'm not even gonna go through those because we're gonna stop right here at the Laramie and get into it now. So there are 2 free colors with your Ram 1500. Bright white, which we're looking at right here, bright white clear coat, and flame red clear coat. A bright red or bright white, pretty basic. But there are 3 $295 color options, which probably worth it. Look at how big this truck is. Like, it's a lot of paint to use, and they paint the insides and stuff too. So anyway, first one, billet silver metallic. Silver blends in with the concrete, fine, no big deal. Next one, forged blue. That's gonna be like a navy sort of color, a little deeper blue, not like a rich royal blue. We do have one of those coming up. And we have granite crystal, which is gonna be like a deep gray, like asphalt kind of gray. not a big deal. And there are three $245 color options. Those are going to be Delmonico Red. That's like a really deep red, a little bit richer than the Flame Red. There's also Diamond Black. Fine, it's black, probably with some speckles in it or whatever. And then there's Hydro Blue. That's my favorite. I love that bright blue. Looks absolutely gorgeous and stunning. I wish I had the sun out. And last but not least, we have Ivory White Tri-Coat, and that's going to be $795. So I can imagine it being like a richer white. We can like look into the paint. It's going to glow. It's going to pop a lot more. But yeah, man, I think those are pretty decent prices for color options, given the size and how much paint you actually have to use. So here we have the very brawny, muscular front end of the Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie. Giant chrome grille. I think it's actually pretty good use of chrome. You know, it's a lot of chrome. You've heard me say things about too much chrome in the past, but I think it kind of fits the bill here. Look how big this thing is. You need a lot of chrome here. But we do still have halogen turn signals for some reason, but the headlights are LED, and so are the fog lamps down below. We do have parking sensors all along the front here, and you see this little guy here, that's your radar for your adaptive cruise control, which this does have. It's also a camera right here, not on this one. You can option it, or you can add it later on one of the other trims, but you can get the 360 degree sort of view when you're parking or whatever, but the sensors work just fine up front. But yes, this thing is really tall, really huge. I'm 5'9". The truck's got to be 6'1" or something, 6'2", but it is gigantic. But it's a decent looking front end right here. I think I prefer the chrome over the black against the white here. Now, if I had that Hydro Blue, maybe I like the black against the blue. I don't know, but yes, you can configure this thing all kinds of ways. The hood's pretty straightforward. If you do get the RHO, it's gonna have like a little bit of a scoop right here and add a little more muscle, a little more air into the engine. But yeah, it's a pretty decent front end. Nothing crazy to write home about. All right, so here's your engine. You got twin turbo written on the engine cover right there. Pretty cool, pretty standard, nothing too crazy. Big giant airbox off to the side over here. But like I said, the Tradesman HFE, and the Bighorn all come with the 3.6 liter V6. You can option those up to this engine if you wanted it. I don't know how much it costs. I didn't check that box. I didn't go looking for that because this one comes standard with it. But again, after the Rebel, then you get the RHO engine, which is the 520 horsepower one. But it's okay. I mean, this one has some get up and go. I have no idea how much this truck weighs. I'm sure it's over 5,000 pounds or something, but it's decent. It's a pickup truck. You're not really trying to go fast. That's what's so funny about the TRX, because why'd you put a 700 horsepower engine in this thing? But it moved, you know, it was a good time. But yes, RIP to the TRX. They're still out there. They're just way over sticker. But yeah, man, here's your engine. Up, your rain sensing wipers are at it. That's also included in the Laramie package. That was pretty cool. All right, guys. All right, but here we have the very simplistic back end of the Ram 1500. As you can see, it's clearly from Texas. Makes all the sense in the world, but pretty decent, nothing crazy. We do still have halogen turn signals and running lights back here. I guess that's just a side effect of the Laramie, because if you got another trim like the Limited, you probably would get LEDs all over the place, but it's fine. I would opt up for another one. I don't like halogen bulbs. I want to step into the 21st century. You know, it's 2025. Why are we still using halogen bulbs? Whatever, they're cheaper to replace, no big deal. But pretty standard, pretty straightforward. It does take a bit of effort to get into the bed though. We'll demonstrate that in a second. But yes, we did the rear camera right here, Ram, right across the back. Very cool, very traditional. We got the trim level right here, Laramie, not bad. I like the font of that. 4x4 off to the right side over here. And of course, chrome bumper and giant tailpipes. Look at that, absolutely massive tailpipes. But I like they did dual exhaust. I've seen those trucks and they have like the one pipe and it comes out the side. Like, no, give me my dual exhaust. This looks much cleaner, more symmetrical. I like that. Trailer hitch, trailer connects right here. Nothing crazy at all back here. So while you guys are back here, we'll give you a little exhaust clip. Got to put the mic down here so you actually can hear the engine. Put it down here on the ground. Gonna walk up here, start it. It's pretty weak, right? I can only rev to 5,000 or 4,000 RPM when the car is in neutral, but yeah, it's pretty weak, right? Gonna miss that V8 sound for sure. I wonder if you could do muffler delete or something to make it sound better. But V6s never really sound that good. I don't know, man. All right, here is the key to the Dodge Ram, 2025 Dodge Ram. Pretty cool, pretty rugged. I would expect it to be heavier, maybe made of some actual metal, but this just feels like really light plastic or whatever. But unlock button up top, lock button here, remote start, trunk button, and like any other product in today's market, just walk up to the handle. You see the little black film right there? It's all touch sensitive. Car will unlock, mirrors will beep. You can pull it over, open, and if you shut it, see that little guy right there? That's how you lock it. Put your pockets up against the handle and it locks. But there are a couple ways to open the tailgate. Oh, hold on, now we're unlocked here. So tailgate button up here at the top, you kind of see it says press that button twice. It's one way to open the tailgate. Let's spin around to the back over here. You also saw it on the key fob. So right here is a little like plunger. Put your hand in there and pull that. But again, we have, it's not a complete motorized tailgate, which is an option on the Ram. If you, what just fell off my thing? Okay, it is an option, but press the button, hold it, boom, comes right on down, no big deal. Now, notice there's nowhere for you to grab to get up here. So let's watch me struggle to get into bed. So yeah, there's like no real easy way to get into bed. I guess you can kind of like sit on the tailgate and then swing in and then stand up if you wanted to. But if you don't want to sit down, what if it's dirty and dusty and stuff or whatever? I found myself by grabbing this little hole up here in the top left and just getting a foot. That's a gate, bro. And then stepping up, and then now you're in the bed. And then getting down, very similar. You can put your foot here and kind of just jump down. But yeah, I think this should be some sort of help, but whatever. Got a little acorn for you. Ha ha. Oh yes, it is not a motorized, so you gotta lift it up yourself, but that's fine. Like I did mention, this is the standard truck bed, the 5'7" bed. Fine, no one needs the, I mean, maybe people do need a long one, but I don't need a long one. I don't need a pickup truck in the first place. Anyway, so this is a standard bed. You can purchase a tonneau cover, which would then act like an actual trunk where you can keep things inside the bed rather than in the back here, because obviously people just walk up and take stuff out of here. I mean, you gotta be bold to do that. But as an extra, you can have, what is it called? I have to put the name at the bottom of the screen. I can't remember what it was called, but you can put like an 115 volt outlet out here on the edge, which is very strange. I'm sure it's covered or whatever, but so you can just come up here and plug stuff into the outside here instead of having to plug it into the hair or into the truck or anything. I think it's pretty cool, especially on like a job site. It's about $1,000 for that. And in addition to that, you can still purchase the multi-function tailgate. This is the regular tailgate. It just folds down like we just demonstrated, but you can get one that has a 60-40 split. It looks really weird because it's actually a visible line that goes down this side of the tailgate, but you can fold them out like this instead of folding it down, but you can also fold it down. That's like another $1,100, $1,095, but that's pretty cool. All right, let's take you inside the Ram 1500. Beautiful interior. Let's step up in here. We do have a little grab handle to help you in. We are inside now. Let's go ahead and put our foot on the brake. Press the start button right here to the right side of the steering wheel. But look at this beautiful, huge door. Giant speaker here, speaker there, of course on the other side, and there's plenty of them in the back there. But the sound system in here is absolutely amazing. Something I wish my Kia would have had when it came from factory. But we got cup holders down there, plenty of storage, more storage right here. Nice little handle right here. Has a little fake wood happening right here, aluminum trim. Got some memory seats right here, like 2 positions. All your window controls, lock and unlock, are right here on the left side. But let's close this door because the police are coming. Much quieter in here now. Big vents over here. All your light controls are over here. We got everything maxed out over here. Cool. And we have you can move the actual pedals for your feet right here on the left side. Park and brake there. But very traditional steering wheel that Chrysler has been doing for the last many years. On the back of the wheel, well, I'm gonna go upside down like that. On the back of the wheel, this is how you change your song. It tracks right there. On the other side of the wheel, on this side, you have the volume control. Not bad. I like to put them on the back of the wheel. It cleans the front up just a little bit. But here you have it. You toggle through your menus or whatever. How my MPG doing? 16 miles per gallon. I have been driving around the college town a little bit, so maybe the trip down here from the airport, I got better gas mileage, but we'll see. But yep, you can kind of flip through these, nothing too crazy there. Big Ram logo right in the middle. Change your drive modes right here. So we got snow, tow mode, sport mode, off-road, auto, nothing crazy. This is sort of the small screen. Oh, they kind of give you a little picture there. Hold on. Let's go back. Something cute. We got some snow gonna show up. Oh, it's so bright. You can't even see it. It's so cute. Go back. What's tow look like? All right, towing our horses and sport mode. It can be a racetrack. Yeah, I guess. No big deal. But yes, we do have static tachometer and static speedometer over there. But you can get like a full 12-inch digital screen. Again, if you get the upper level trim, nothing crazy. But your temperature is up. You're all over the place. Temperature here, oil temperature here, water temperature there. That looks like some other temperature. Oh, this is the oil level. Oil temperature, water temperature, and your battery. Yeah, so it's giving you a lot of information here. But you can scroll through and change those things. Yeah, but it's kind of like it's a cutout. That's a permanent screen up there. It's a cutout. No big deal. But here is what you're here for. This amazing 12-inch Uconnect screen. It is very different from most screens in the industry. Most of them are horizontal. This one is vertical. So you don't have to stretch so far that way or stretch this way. You can kind of go up and down, kind of like your cell phone these days. And it does a lot. So the 14-inch will come up a little taller and go back like that over there. But up here, we do have like a 12-volt, cigarette lighter thing. And storage, storage is the name of the game up here. Oh, we do have the Alpine sound. There it is right there. Shows you right there. Beautiful. So your climate controls are right here on the left side. So we do have your temperature right there. And mode, what is mode going to do for me? Oh, mode changes the direction of the fan. Cool. And then your fan speeds are right there. Auto, we know what that does. It's going to auto whatever. But you also go into your climate control zone and control everything here. This car does have heated seats, vented seats, and the heated wheel, of course. Not sure what these guys do right there, but we'll leave that alone. AC and all that stuff, fan speed, research down there, nothing crazy. I just love this screen. It's done so well. Let's see what else is in here. I didn't play with it too much, but yeah, vehicle. Let's see what we got here. Door locks and all that kind of stuff right there. But look how intuitive, very responsive. Just like a cell phone, man. It feels good in your hand. I like this screen a lot. AC button and stuff over here, cool. But we have volume knob is on the left side over here. It got a little dark in here, didn't it? And we have your tuning over here on the right side. And down here, traction control. Why it's off, I'm not sure. Turn it back on. Let's go ahead and clear that up for you. And we have parking sensors. You can turn them off in the front if it's like snow caked up or whatever, or you got you're hauling a bike or something up front. Same thing for the rear back there. We got two more blanks on the outside. One with those are 4. But before we discuss all of this here, so this is the bucket seat configuration. You can get this in a black or a bison brown, but I love this seat. Look how it's well done, like articulated. We got feels like suede trim, leather right here. We got the Laramie in the headrest. Nice. It's not as soft as I want it to be. We can pull it forward, whatever. But yeah, so this is the bucket seat configuration. Usually it comes with just a standard bench seat so a third person can sit there. If you opt for the bucket seats, then you get gallons of storage. So check this out. We have cup holders back here. We have the beautiful Ram logo right here. So there's two. If you look underneath here, there are actually two. You can click that one or this one. Let's do the top one first. Inside, nothing crazy. Maybe keep some paperwork or documentation or whatever here. Open the second one. Now we have Pythagorean theorem and trigonometry and all kind of stuff you will never use. Tangent, cosine, sine. The Pythagorean theorem, literally the Pythagorean theorem is right there. I mean, if you're doing math and stuff, it's cool. This is like an homage to probably what engineers had to do back in the day before all this technology stuff. But so much storage deep in here. And look, this can slide back. You press this button here, everything slides back, and there's still so much space underneath. And we have another full 115 volt outlet. Can I open this? Why won't let me open it? Oh, I got pulled down from the top. Can you see that? Yeah, 115 volt outlet right there. USB A's, USB C's, aux. If you're still using aux, I don't know what to tell you. And peep this, these are wireless chargers. One here and one here. Well, maybe it's just one here. I don't know, but your phone can stand up in here and charge instead of it laying down. Very, very cool. But so much stuff can happen. You get rid of that third person in the middle. See all that space up there? You can add a panoramic sunroof for $1,500 or $1,600. That covers the entire roof. Pretty cool. And if this isn't enough screen for you, you can opt for a second screen right here. Just like in the Jeep Wagoneers and the Grand Cherokees, you have a screen right here. You can pull that down. Really, really cool. Let's lift it back up. How do we lift it back up? You press it. How do you... See, now I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to break nothing. I got to press this thing. Ha! Yeah, press that button. That's cute. All right, yeah, so you can just keep stuff in here. You also have a glove compartment down here. Pretty cool. We got extra bulbs and fuses and stuff in there. Nothing crazy. And approved 2025 Rams. You guys think I was lying to you? Yep. But yeah, so you can put an extra screen right there. Pretty cool to keep the passenger entertained. But nice job, man. This is a really, really well done interior. All right, welcome to the back seats of the Ram 1500 Laramie. Before we even actually get in here, I want to show you something. If you kind of look over here to the left or down here underneath, you have a little bit of a lever. You can grab it and pull it up, and that gives you more space to store stuff underneath. You can do it to both sides, of course. This one's going to be all the way over on the other side. Lift it up. Pretty cool. Got some looks like a crouton down here. Nothing crazy, but if you want to pull it back down, you just yank on them and it'll come back down. Nothing crazy. So let's go ahead and step inside. But just like in the front, you got a grab handle, step in, and you're good to go. But really nice plush leather seats back here. Let's shut this door so not too much noise, but really nice, really spacious. I think a nice full-size third person can get right here in the middle. You have a bunch of y'all mobbing deep to wherever y'all going, but really cool, really nice, comfortable. I'm telling you, it's really comfortable back here. But I like everything. It's just so spacious. You got the little fake wood right here. These cup holders, I think, are for the front passengers because you have your own right here in the center. See this little tab right here? Pull that down, boom. Now you got two more cup holders right here. We have more storage for paperwork or whatever you're gonna put in there. Change. Really, really cool. Got like an armrest now too, but back here you also have two USB-A ports, two USB-C ports, and you can heat your seats back here. Really, really cool. And like, look, it's just storage everywhere. Like they just didn't waste any space. Look, I'm on a cruise ship where they got like in the rooms and storage and every little nook and cranny. Really cool. 115 volt outlet back here. Yeah, we got pockets in the back seat. Got your reading light. OS word handle is actually over here instead of up here. We got speakers right above your head. Yeah, really nice job here, Ram. I mean, you guys did really well with this truck. I like it. It's just not for me. You guys know what I drive now. But yeah, man, this is for whoever wants a big truck. Take king of the road type stuff. I'm with it. I concur. All right, we are inside the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie. Car's already running, got it warmed up. It is a bit cold outside, 54 degrees out. So first and foremost, I'm turning off auto stop starts. Little button right down here next to your gear shifter. It's a little twisty electronic transmission, 8-speed transmission, by the way, but twist the drive, the wiper's going. Let's take a little ride here. But yes, man, this thing feels so nice, so cushiony, and it's smooth. You know, it's not too loud, nothing too crazy. We have these big, giant 55 series tires on here, which do help with the softer ride. I do wonder if you get the 22-inch wheels on like the Limited or the Tungsten or whatever, is the ride any softer or any harder? Who knows? But yeah, this feels nice, feels cool. I like driving this thing, to be honest. I don't like parking it, but I do like driving it. Parking it is a challenge. It's just so long and so big, pause. And it just doesn't fit everywhere, pause. And it's okay, but like parking structures can be a little whatever. Just like the parking structure over here at the college, it said height restriction of like 6 foot something. And like every little beam I'm looking up like, oh man, I'm gonna scrape the top of this thing. But no, you look inside the structure, there are other trucks up in there. So it's like, okay, we're probably fine and good to go. So yeah, let's get this thing on a highway. I see a highway right there. Let's go this way. But yeah, just sitting here, I feel kind of like king of the road. It just feels good. Armrest over here, armrest over here. I have the seat as low as it can go. How high can we go? Just to be funny. Raise it up. All right, so now my hand's up at the top of the roof. Psych, we're not doing this. I'm gonna press my little one button. Come on, man, you got a green light. Oh, anyway, yep. So put me right back down to where I was at. But I feel good in here. I don't feel like when I was driving the like the Yukon. I don't know how many years ago that was. Maybe 3 years ago. Like the XL, that's just, and the 3-row, that's just entirely. I mean, I guess this kind of is the same length as a 3-row. I guess it feels smaller in here because technically it is smaller on the inside because it's only, 5 passenger. The third row would be where the bed is of the truck, but it's fine. Big giant mirrors with the extra little blind spot sort of thing here. This thing does have blind spot detection. It's fine, comes standard, but it feels good. I like the thick steering wheel here. It is also heated. I think we did go over there earlier, but it's cool. It's plush, soft. The heated seats are warm. It's quiet. Again, that sound system's amazing. I don't know what more I could want. All right, we're approaching our highway entrance here. I am so curious. Let's put it in sport mode just to see what happens. So we have off-road, auto, snow tow, sport. I don't know what to expect. So we're gonna go north here, head toward Indianapolis. That's cool. I wonder if we can give a full stop, 0 to 60 type action. It says the exit's 25 miles an hour. Boo. Are we gonna pay attention to that? I don't know. I do have a truck behind me. We're doing 36 right now. Mash it. 60, 65, 70. Got plenty of power. Not gonna lie to you. 420 horses is a decent amount of power, but this is a heavy truck. So yes, definitely has some passing speeds, and throttle response is okay. I mean, it's a pickup truck. I'm not expecting electric car level sort of instant response or whatever, but it works very well. Oh, now I'm stuck behind somebody. But excellent little highway cruiser. I mean, this is so comfortable. We can set our cruise control here. So adaptive cruise control ready. I press the set button and boom, take my foot off the gas. I do have to steer though. This one does not have the steering built in, so it's fine. Just relax your legs and keep your hand on the wheel. It's fine for highway driving, nothing crazy at all. I'm barely feeling any bumps, any undulations, just coasting right along. But some of the highlights for me, for this truck, 100% that screen, and really the looks. The dual exhaust is huge for me. I like the way this thing looks. Again, I would get the bigger wheels. In the sound system, my goodness, the bass is there, the highs, the mids, it's all crisp, lovely. Again, I can't imagine what a 23 speaker clip system would sound like. Probably like a damn IMAX movie theater. But yeah, man, I mean, I might spin it around and go back the other way, but there's not much else to discuss. It's a pickup truck, a nice middle of the road, the 5th trim. Yeah, this is a nice overall. There's probably more of these out there than any of the other trims, maybe big horn too. But yeah, gotta get some LEDs on this thing, man. I can't be running around here with halogen bulbs. What is this, 1996? We're spinning around, we're going the other way. Anybody behind me? Damn, there's people behind me. All right, we're doing 19. Can we slow down any more? 19, 15, and let's hit it. Okay, I felt that torque pick up a little bit. 60, not bad. That's a little pickup, man. I don't know what the 0 to 60 is on this thing, but it's definitely got enough power. Whoa, I didn't just say that. It has enough power for the platform. I could always use more power. Again, 420 in this guy, but what's an extra 120 gonna feel like? That might be nice. But yeah, so improvements. What would I improve for this truck? Again, I'd want that bigger engine. I don't know. I mean, of course, fuel economy, but you're buying a pickup truck. Like, what do you really expect? But that's really, I mean, self-driving, of course, that kind of thing. I'm used to that with my car that I have at home. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. I can't think of any other improvements besides, you know, just more power, missing the soul of, you know, a big V8 in these things. But I've rambled enough. This thing is awesome. I really like it. And it further, you know, solidifies my loyalty to the Dodge brand or whatever, even though I got a Kia now. It's a whole different story. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But yeah, man, on to the outro. Well, on our drive from Bloomington to Indianapolis Airport, we did average 19.1 miles per gallon. However, I am in two-wheel drive mode. And one other thing I wanted to point out, this screen is super bright at night. What I do like is the screen off button right there. Boom. This actually goes away after a little bit. Boom, just like that. So you can ride with your music and it's not so bright in your face. I like that. But yes, let's put some gas in this car. And you can upgrade the fuel tank. I'm not sure how big this tank actually is, but you can upgrade it to a 33-gallon tank for like another 500, 600 bucks. But yeah, man. Well, that is my time with the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie. I still don't know what SST means, but who really cares? It's a nice middle-of-the-road trim level for the Ram 1500. I would absolutely be interested in checking out a tungsten level or a limited whatever, just to feel that more powerful engine, to even live in more plush luxury, to have the LED lights and self-driving and the sunroof, and that's real luxury. Really, really well done. But yes, again, as I said many times in this video, it's not for me, but that's not what this review is for. It's for you guys to check it out yourselves if you're in the market for one. I think they're pretty decently priced. I think this one, as it sits, is about $65,000, maybe $70,000. I gotta look at the thing again, but it comes with a lot. It's a lot of truck. It's a lot of everything. The big wheels, the comfortability, the giant screen, the okay gas mileage. I mean, it's just a lot of, that's gonna last you a really long time too. These trucks with 100,000 miles are still selling for like 30 grand. So that is what it is. So it's a truck you're gonna hold on to for probably a lifetime or half a lifetime. But yeah, man, that was about it. Remember, there's never an empty tank or empty stomach on this road. We have hit our 5,000 subscriber goal. I don't know when this video is going to be up. The giveaway might be over. It might not be. If it's not, then make sure you click the links below so you can check out that giveaway. It's got to be near the end of it at this point. But all right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Thank you. All right, and while you guys are... What are you doing? Say again?
That building over there.
So you got to...
You know where the office of Eric, the lawyer?
I don't know the office. So, but it's that building right there?